Everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm on a roll here. Oh my gosh, 2 videos this week. Let's hope I can keep it this way. I'm really going to try to do my Weight Watchers updates on Wednesday, and then get ready with me's or any skincare, anything like that, favorites, empties. I'll do it either on a Saturday or a Sunday. So I have a lot of new subscribers. Welcome. If this is your first time here, a great big warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining me on this channel. And for those of you that are returning and have just stuck it out with me and all of my ups and downs, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today I'll be showing you my updated skincare routine for mornings and evenings. I don't have a complicated routine for my skincare, but I have been asked so many times, Marlene, please do an update on your skincare routine because your skin is looking good. Yes, it is. My skin has never been as good as it is now. It has never looked this good, rather. I had to drop back in. I was editing the video and I realized that I was probably going to have some questions about if I've had anything done. I have not had my lower neck lift done yet. I've had a lot of personal issues, if you will, and I left it for after January. I do have Botox right at the 11s because they're so bad. And I do have some Botox right above my eyebrows because my eyes are so hooded. And my dermatologist told me that it was best if I had a bit of Botox placed over each of my brows in order to open up my eyes a little bit more. Otherwise, my lids would be like over my eyes. Anyway, I thought I would let you know. Other than that, I don't have any fillers and I haven't had any type of surgery. All right, now back to the video. So I'm going to share with you what I do. I want to start off by the disclaimer. What works for me may not work for you. This is not sponsored. I paid for everything myself, and even if it would have been sent to me, I wouldn't talk about it if I didn't believe in the products. Also, I am not a dermatologist, nor am I a skincare expert. I'm just going to share what works for me, and hopefully if you're looking for something along those same lines, then maybe it'll work for you. The very last thing I want to say is that if you have a skincare routine, I am in no way saying that you need to stop what you're doing and change it to mine. We all have our preferences. We all have our different budgets. And what works for one may not always work for another. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start out with the AM, my AM routine. I always start out in the morning with the good molecules. This is hyaluronic acid. This is a boosting essence. And it's, as you can see, it's just a liquid. This is very affordable. I get this either from the Good Molecules website or I get it at Beautylish. You just splash a little bit in your hand, pat it all over your face, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Some extra hydration throughout the day. Since the next thing I apply is my vitamin C. I use a couple of different vitamin C's. These are not so much budget friendly. However, I will let you know which one is budget friendly. The one that I have been using since February 2021 is the one by Truth Treatment. I love this vitamin C. This one is about $70. I love it and I have been using it regularly. It has been the one that has worked the best for me. About every 2 months, I go to the esthetician in order to have all my pores cleaned out, and maybe I need some deep, what's it called, dermaplaning, something like that, just to keep my skin looking good. And I do that about every 2 months. So the last time that I went, the salon that I go to, they sell SkinCeuticals, and I purchased the vitamin C from SkinCeuticals. This is a pricey little number. This is about $137 compared to the $70 of the Truth treatment. I absolutely love this one from SkinCeuticals. Let me see what the difference is in the weight, or in the amount rather. Truth treatment is the 0.34 fluid ounces. The one by SkinCeuticals is 1 ounce. So basically they're about the same price. So either one of these I absolutely love. However, many of my friends, if you're looking for one that is a little bit more budget friendly, I know many of my friends use the vitamin C from Timeless, and they swear by it. They absolutely love it. I will leave the links to both the Truth treatment, which I always get at Freezeco, because it's a woman-owned company, and she also gave me a discount code to share with any of my viewers. I like to support her. She has great service, and she has a lot of different products on her website. And I'll leave you my discount code for 25% off is Marlene25. My SkinCeuticals, that's available anywhere. I purchased it at the salon, but you can find this in many different on many different websites. The Derm store, the Skin store, any one of those, and the Timeless. That's available right from the Timeless website. And I will also leave that linked for you down below. And if you're using a vitamin C that you feel that is affordable and you want to share it with everyone, please leave it down in the comments. For me personally, the SkinCeuticals and the Truth treatment are the ones that have worked the best for me. After I apply my vitamin C in the serums, I follow it up with Dermatology vitamin C5. And usually what I do with this vitamin C5, there are 5 different vitamin Cs. I love this. This is more of a cream kind of base. So what I do is I make a little cocktail with this. Just 1 or 2 pumps of the Dermatology C serum. I put it in the palm of my hand. I add a pump or 2 of the Josie Marin. This is a hydrating hyaluronic treatment. And I add a little bit of that. And I put it in my hands and apply it all to my face. And I wait a little bit. Then we want to, after using hyaluronic acid, we always want to lock it in to keep that moisture in. And we do that with a moisturizer. I use, for the daytime, I use the moisturizer from SkinCeuticals. This is the one that I have been using lately because it has really good ingredients. But again, it's a pricey little number. This one has 2% ceramides, 4% cholesterol, and 2% fatty acids. I really, really like this one. And you just need a small amount, just a little bit between your fingers, and pat it, and then pat it all over your face. However, if you want something that's a little bit more budget friendly, you don't want to spend, I don't know how much that is. I think it was like $137 or something along those lines. This one from Embryoless, this is a really, really nice moisturizer. It's affordable, it's budget friendly. You can get this at Beautylish. I think you could get this on Amazon. And this one is for, I think this is the anti-aging one. Yes, this is the anti-age one. There's one, if you want something a little bit lighter consistency, there's one that has the blue packaging instead of the red. And that one is a lot lighter. Something that my esthetician suggested was to try to use moisturizers that were lighter in order to avoid clogging up the pores, which is why I like the SkinCeuticals, because it has a very light consistency. Granted, that's not the only one that's on the market. There are many others. And this one by Embryoless, it's a really, really nice moisturizer. It blends in beautifully. You don't need an awful lot. And I can't remember, but I believe it was under $20. Once I apply my moisturizer, then I apply my sunscreen. If I am recording or I'm going out or something along those lines, I always use the Color Science, because this has an SPF of 50 and it's got that PA+++. It gives me really good coverage. I really have to protect my skin from the sun because I tan very, very easily. And what happens is if I don't use a sunscreen that works well with my skin, right away I'll start seeing all of that hyperpigmentation. I'll start seeing all those dark spots all over. So I need to make sure, especially since I walk so much, that my skin is really protected. If I am not going to apply any makeup, this works really, really well under makeup. And you could find this online at their website, at the derm store. I think it's the derm store, the skin store. I think you could also get it on Amazon. I'm not sure. Something else that I use, if I am just going to, it's an editing day, I'm not going to be in front of the camera, I'm not going anywhere, I'm just going to do my walking around. I try to walk about every hour and a half to 2 hours. I try to go out and walk at least half a mile or a quarter of a mile, just walk around the block a couple of times. And what I use is the Neutrogena. This is an SPF of 70. It goes on white, but if you just wait a couple of minutes, it's going to, you're not going to see all the white. The reason I don't use this for walking is because this is a lot more expensive. And the Neutrogena, you could just get it at the drugstore. Now, I have tried this under makeup, and it works really well. So if you want something that's a little bit more budget friendly, this works really well. All right, that's what I do for my morning routine. That's it. I don't do anything else. Oh, that's not true. I add some, I'm dropping everything over here. I do apply some eye cream. What I usually use is the one from Good Molecules. This is the Yerba Mate, and it has really good ingredients in it. Very affordable. It's about $6. The one that I'm using currently, because this one was just about over and I just wanted to try something different. I spoke about this in my favorites. This is the one by Peter Thomas Roth. I think it does an amazing job just really smoothing out the skin, eliminating a lot of that darkness and that creepiness that we get under our eyes when we reach past our 60s. At least I do. That has been my experience. I really like this, but it is a little bit on the more pricey side. All right, let's go to the evening routine. I take off all of my makeup first with the CeraVe wipes. I get these are the hydrating makeup wipes, and these have ceramides in it. So I start off with that. I do all kinds of cleansers. Then I go, I think it's DHC, Natalie the Beauty Diva, my friend Natalie. Hi, Natalie. She talked about it recently in one of her videos. It's an oil, and then I go over it with oil, and after that, then I use my other cleansers. Once my face is nice and clean, get out of the shower, I wash my face in the shower, I have all my cleansers in there. The first thing I do after my face is clean, once again, I add some of the essence from Good Molecules, and I wait until that dries a bit. I alternate my days. On one day I use one thing, one day I use another. I just alternate. There are, I think it's 3 different products that I use, that I alternate with. The first one is the retinol, the 0.5% from Truth Treatment. You just need the tiniest little amount. If you use a pea size, you probably have used too much. I started using the retinol because it works a lot better for me than Retina A. If you use Retina A and it's working for you, then by all means continue using it. But if you have had some difficulties with Retina A and you're trying to find something else, this one from the Truth Treatment works exceptionally well, and this will last me a year. This is half an ounce. But because you need such a small amount of it, it lasts a long time. And what you do is you take some of the Truth Treatment mist, you apply that little tiny amount to your palm of your hand, apply some of the mist to it and rub your hands and then apply it to your face. On the days that I'm using retinol, after I apply it, then I follow it up with my the moisturizer that I use in the evening, and the one that I use in the evening is the Dr. Zenobia. I love this moisturizer. It's very, very light consistency. This one is peptide and ceramide hyaluronic acid. It hydrates dry and flaky skin. So I do not flake. I don't shed, if you will, from the retinol, nothing like that. This does a great job. I love the products by Dr. Zenobia. But once again, if you do not want to use a moisturizer that is not as affordable or not as budget friendly, you could use the one by Embryolist. It will work just as well. So that's one day. On another day, what I do is I use the retinol from Dr. Zenobia. It has an advanced retinol night repair treatment. It's a medical grade, highly concentrated retinol treatment. Deeply penetrates the skin for a micropolymer delivery system to support cell repair and turnover. Powerful antioxidant complex to help protect the skin's barrier. The appearance of acne scars, texture, and tone is visibly improved. I've been using this for quite a while. I really, really like this. So on the days that I don't use the Truth treatment, I'll go in with this and I'll just do one or the other. Following the Dr. Zenobia, then once again, all I do is add some of the moisturizer from Dr. Zenobia, and that's it. And my eye cream. I've been using this one also from Neogenesis. This is the eye serum. It brightens and tightens. I love this one. I also get this at Freezeco. Here is something that I was using. I'm going to finish using this. I was alternating one day with Truth treatment, one day with Dr. Zenobia, and this that I mentioned during my favorites video, the Osmosis MD. I finished the one that I had, and I mentioned to you that I had it on subscription, which I'm going to cancel today after I finish recording this. I love this. It leaves my skin really nice. It has all of these antioxidants. Here's the problem that I discovered today as I was taking this out of the box. I realized I should have checked the ingredients. That's on me. That's not anybody else. The third ingredient in here is the denatured alcohol. I do not like applying denatured alcohol to my skin. You're going to find denatured alcohol in a lot of products such as in L'Oreal. Really bothers me. L'Oreal anti-aging products will have denatured alcohol. The problem with denatured alcohol is that when you first start using it, your first 2, 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is, it's different for everyone. Your skin is going to be amazing. It is going to look and feel incredible. The problem is that at a given point, that denatured alcohol starts drying out your skin, and it promotes more wrinkles, more creasing. It just doesn't help our skin as much as we may think it does. When you first start using it, for example, many L'Oreal products, many creams, or Lancome has it as well. When you start using those moisturizers, for example, they all have denatured alcohol. Sometimes it's labeled as alcohol denat, D-E-N-A-T. When you start applying it, you think, wow, this is the best thing because your skin feels so smooth and so silky. But the long-term effects are not good ones. I'm not recommending it anymore. And I'll finish this because I already paid for it and it's not inexpensive. I'm going to use it. I'll use it up and I won't use it anymore. For my, I do use eye masks from Dermatology. Love these. These are the brightening eye masks. Sometimes right before I start applying my makeup, I'll apply the masks and I'll just leave it there. And then right before I start applying my makeup, I'll take them off. Love this. If I have a lazy day, we all have those lazy days when we just don't want to do anything. We're tired. We take off our makeup. Oh my gosh. And now I gotta do my skincare. I take some rosehip oil and I apply it. This is the one from Trilogy rosehip oil. Any rosehip oil, just read the ingredients. Make sure it doesn't have any denatured alcohol or some crazy ingredients in it. But I think I believe this one I purchased on Amazon. I'm almost certain. That's it. That and my eye cream. And I don't apply anything else because I do have those lazy days. But that's basically what I do. I think that my skincare routine might sound a little bit more cumbersome, more entailed, but not really. I mean, I could take either the Dr. Zenovia and just use that and not use anything else, or the Truth Treatment and not use anything else. I just alternate. One day I use one day I use the other. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was informative. Don't forget to wear your sunscreen. All of this is just, it means absolutely nothing if we don't apply our sunscreen. We want to protect our skin and keep it looking lovely as long as we possibly can. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.